Hey, it's ANicWin. That felt really awkward. I'm so sorry. It's ANicWin, also known as Amy, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a lovely day. This voiceover is going to be just a straight shot. I'm not redoing it. It might be stumbly, it might be weird. You might hear background, you always hear background noise, but I don't have a lot of time to be nitpicky, so I apologize now if it's rambly. I'm not really prepared for this, and I've had more coffee than is probably recommended by the FDA. So here we are. This is the last of the 3 units in the Chic Street apartment building. I did not intend to do a series, but it happened. And so, we love a good happy accident. If you want to download the other two along with this one and place them in your own save file, you can have the trifecta. They're all available for download on the gallery at this point. If you don't want to, please feel free to not. You don't have to. I'm just saying it is an option. So this was Penny's unit. It is a studio. I left it as a studio. I just sort of changed up a few things. I think this layout makes a little bit more sense for me. I also wanted to add laundry because I don't think someone as chic as Penny is going to be going down to the basement to do her laundry. She actually probably has it sent out. I also don't think Penny is living here, so I don't know why I'm bringing that up. But here we are. I'm thinking this is more of a single. Oh, maybe they have a partner. I don't know, but this is a female art teacher, an elementary school art teacher to be specific. And this is her apartment. This is where she lives and does her thing. And I liked that idea. I like that it's a studio, and I really love that she has bright blue floors. I did that as kind of a joke, but joke's on me. I ended up really liking it, and I kept it. I will say I do change the tile behind this kitchen area to that sort of subway white tile. I said that backwards, but it's neither here nor there. And I also add a wall here to the left of the cabinets just for a little bit more separation. It's just a one tile wall. The kitchen is still very much open, but the flooring was just sort of conflicting with that wall tile, or the wall tile pattern. Here we go, stumbly. It was just a little too similar, but also way too different. Like, the floor is really dark and the wall tile was really bright white, but they have that same, well, it's not the same. One's a hexagon and that's like a starburst pattern, but they were similar enough that it was doing things to me that I can't really explain, and I didn't really enjoy it. So I got rid of it. I changed it. And then I added this, and this is the bar height dining table that we got with the industrial loft kit, and I decided this is kind of her workspace, so there's no designated desk or anything like that, and I think she's fine with it. I don't think she needs it, and I honestly think she moves that flower pot arrangement thing and probably does projects and drawings and things like that at that station, because it's tall enough she can stand, but she's also got, a stool. She's got the ability to sit, so I kind of like that thought. Of course, that's just what's going on in my head. You might download this and play this storyline and it take a totally different form. That's the beautiful thing about Sims. Then we jump into the bathroom. It is quite a bit darker than the rest of the apartment. I stumbled through that so hard, but this is quite a bit darker. I did that intentionally. I wanted this to be a little bit obvious that it was a separate space, and not just because it was a bathroom. Like, this is her one and only other room. She's got the apartment and then she's got the bathroom, so I wanted it to be slightly different but still kind of on brand. And you'll just notice I placed that wall light. I shrunk it down. I'm using that as a light switch. I've seen that floating around on Twitter. I've also seen it on Discord. I like that little detail. It does make things look a little bit realistic, and I wanted to go ahead and throw that in here since there's not really a ton of artwork on the walls, surprisingly. The walls are pretty blank, and I did that because I used a wallpaper, and too much looked like too much. It's kind of like a sensory texture overload for me personally. And also, if I play with this unit, which I might because I greatly enjoy it, I would hang my Sims' own artwork. I wouldn't necessarily pull things from the catalog. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So we jump from the bathroom into the dining space. It comes together really, really quickly. There's not a ton of clutter. Part of that was a design choice, and to be perfectly honest with you, part of it was just I didn't have time. This has been a really stressful week for me. I don't really want to go into it, but it's been a very trying whirlwind of a week, and I was cut short on a few things and I had to make a few sacrifices. So this, I just sat down, I gave myself an hour. I think this took me like 45 minutes. And I was like, okay, what you come up with is what it's going to be. Because you also have to take into account editing time, voiceover time, and screenshot time, and playtesting, and all of that stuff. And that was the amount of time that I had to give myself. So there's not a ton of clutter. I hope you don't mind that. I'm kind of looking at it as if you use this and download this, you have plenty of space to add your own clutter for your own Sims. But honestly, it was the time constraint. So I do apologize for that. I still think it looks okay though. There's still plenty of clutter. It definitely, from my perspective, looks lived in. Then we hop over here into the bed area. I talk straight through the living room, but it's really just a little sitting space with a TV and a little iPod home station thing. The bed is accessible from both sides, so you could feasibly fit 2 Sims in here comfortably. I don't think you would have to sacrifice much. And I did decorate this for a female Sim, but I think it's gender neutral enough that you could honestly move any Sim in here and they'd be comfortable. You might have to change a few swatches here or there. Maybe get rid of the nail polish if that's not something your Sim is into. But other than that, I think pretty much everything else could stay. I have the hiccups. And then we're going to move on into the dressing area. And this is actually where I am going to leave you guys as I hiccup my way through life, just like that. Please let me know what you think down below. You can leave a like, you can leave a comment, you can say nothing. I'm just glad you watched it and hopefully you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe if that's something that would spark joy for you. I will be posting the screenshots on Instagram. They will be available Wednesday morning. Everything else will go up early because I won't be available at all Wednesday starting around 10 a.m., which is right when the video goes live. And I will see you on Saturday with my next video, and hopefully you have a lovely week and a lovely rest of your day. Bye, guys.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on, on and on. I'm moving on and on and on. I'm driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on, I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving on.